because it's just incredibly fast to read from et. So once you've updated that little in-memory cache, I can blaze out a JSON response on on MochiWeb to that. It's just fast and reliable, and so I don't know. We didn't really look at simple DB, so yeah.
Thanks for that. There's an observation that's come in from one of our audience, Eunice. Eunice is basically saying, in one of your slides, you mentioned, the call ets lookup /2, and he's basically saying that this particular call can be very problematic unless it's used synchronously. But if that's the case, if you're using it synchronously, you're losing ETS concurrency. Would you share any views on that observation?
You know what? That's a really good point. I actually think that we might have changed that since this slide was updated. In other words, I can actually look at the code and get back to you. So I feel like we're using we're doing a fun to MS query now where we're generating a match spec, and we're running that. So I think we've actually changed that query. So conceptually, the code that I showed it makes sense, but I think the actual code we're using in terms of performance is a little bit different. So that's a very astute observation.
Thanks for that, Chad. Given the time remaining, we'll try and answer 2 to 3 more questions max. So just quickly to sort of go through these particular questions. Here's one that I'm fond of myself, because in Airline Solutions, we're big fans of Elixir. So one of our audience are asking, do you think that you will use Elixir for development, partly or fully, going forward?
Yeah, so great question, and in fact, we're using it a lot. We have built a lot of ancillary services in Elixir. It's for instance,